All right, so what's up, guys? It's Friday morning. This episode it's with Jacqui Williams. She is a traveling serial entrepreneur. Um, what Jacqui does. She really knows when and how to actively build a business. She mentors other people on social media. She has had successful wedding planner businesses and other businesses like that. Um, she's from Australia. The connection on this one is not the greatest. Um, there was a little bit of problems there, but if you listen hard, there's so much value for women out there and for anyone who's listening. So, listen to Jacqui, follow her on Instagram, Travel Like Jacqui, or find her on Facebook at Jacqui Williams. So, hope you guys enjoy.
Okay. All right. So, Jacqui, it's finally nice to meet you in somewhat person. I guess over Zoom is as close as we're going to get for now. So, Jacqui, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, how you going?
Good.
That's good. Yeah, I'm Jacqui. I live in Australia. And I guess you could say I'm probably a bit of a serial entrepreneur. And I've been self-employed now for about 19 years, and I started 4 businesses from scratch.
Okay. So, you want to talk about those 4 businesses? What was the first one?
Yeah, okay, happy to share. Okay, so I guess I always wanted to be self-employed. It's a little passion of mine. I knew that from a really young age. I wanted to do that. So the very first business I started was actually an event and wedding business, and it was just at the time when all the wedding styling was just taking off, and I created that business 19 years ago, and it was just when chair covers and all the theming became really, really popular, and so basically it started out in the front bedroom of our house, and we quickly outgrew that front bedroom, and we ended up actually buying a building to house the business. And I ended up with 2 warehouses. And at one point, we were the biggest event business in the region. And we used to do 15, on our busiest time, we would do 15 weddings on a weekend. But we wouldn't tell people how busy we were because we were afraid if brides knew if they could book us. So we used to just say, oh, yeah, we've got a couple of weddings on. That's it.
Yeah. Wow. So you expanded pretty quickly. What was the time period in that?
So can you repeat that back to me?
So you expanded, your business grew pretty quickly. Like from the time you started in your living room to the warehouses, how long did that take?
It took about 2 years. So I guess that is probably pretty reasonably quick, considering we started out from home. And we had to buy a lot of stock. So we ended up importing our own stock from China. We ended up getting, we used to get put chair covers that go over the chairs. We ended up getting our own patterns made. And so basically we went to Hong Kong and we actually had all of our own chair covers made.
Oh, wow. That is really cool. And 2 years is pretty quick, especially starting from your living room. So why did you choose the wedding event business? Like what did you have a passion for it? Did you see a need for it? What's the reason?
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much it's a combination of my skills and then my then current my husband at the time, his skills as well. And basically I've got a background as a master's of fine arts, so I'm reasonably creative. And then I also was working in hospitality. And my ex-husband was working in hospitality at the time. So basically it was a combination of the creativity with the hospitality. And that's why the event business just flourished and took off because I was really creative. And it was a really physical job. I loved doing it. But we used to joke that you don't need to go to the gym when you work in the event industry. It's hard, really hard industry.
I bet. I worked for a banquet company back in my hometown when I was a teenager, and just breaking down the tables and setting up alone. As a teenager, I was worn out. So there's a lot of crazy hours, and so That's pretty cool. So there's one business in the books. What's your next one you want to talk about?
So, sorry, I've got a bit of bad line. Can you just repeat that back to me?
There was one business down in the books. What's your next business you want to talk about?
Okay, sure. So, about 11 years ago, then I also started a serviced office business. So, most people, they're not really familiar with what a serviced office business is, and basically that is where I rent out rooms to other businesses and we act as their receptionist. So it's a really great cost-saving way for a small business to actually have, well, it looks like you've got their own receptionist, it looks like you've got people answering the phone in their name, but they share the costs of that receptionist with, for instance, in my case, with 12 other officers in our building. So we've got software that we use so we can actually answer the phone in their business name, we take messages for them, we email them the messages, and we SMS the messages to the people.
Oh wow, that's actually a really good idea. I like that. I like that. Just in my hometown, we're pretty small. We only have about 30,000 people in the city limits, and then it's about 45 in the mountains altogether. So it's small. And then recently, with just some real estate entrepreneurs brought was this co-working space. And it's basically the same idea. Okay, I figured you knew about it since I've never heard of those things before, and especially in Montana, we're about 50 years behind everyone. So but I like that idea. So what's your next business?
Okay. Then my next business, I actually started a medical center.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, my family had some vacant space where there used to be a medical center in their premises, and their doctors moved out. So we decided to get some more doctors in to support the existing surrounding businesses that were getting our property. So we had some chemists there, we had other sort of allied health professionals, and the doctor's surgery was really the linchpin of the complex. So we started a medical centre, and then, but that was probably my biggest hurdle, my biggest challenge, because that medical centre ended up going into liquidation because of our funding falling over, and that was probably one of the darkest periods of my life. It was really quite a challenge, and I actually learned a hell of a lot going through that process. And at the time, I felt like a complete failure, and I'd let lots of people down. But now I realise it's my biggest strength now, because I've actually been through like a fire pretty much, and I've come out the other side, and I now have so much more knowledge and wisdom to give to other people who may also be in business, and I have a lot more confidence now, actually having gone through that process.
So, when that business went into liquidation, how did you cope with that?
Sorry?
How did you handle emotionally when your business went into liquidation?
It's shocking. I had no confidence whatsoever. I lost all faith in myself. Up to that point, I was pretty confident with the other business. So I still had the other businesses going at the same time. So the medical centre was actually my third business. And pretty much when the medical centre went to liquidation, I just lost all my confidence. I moved back in with my parents. I had to sell my home, my car, and there was still debts to pay. So pretty much the last couple of years, I've still been paying off those debts related to the medical centre. And it's been a real learning process, what I went through. And some things, the lesson I've probably learned from that is that I would pull the pin a lot quicker.
Okay.
On closing that business. I think I've learned that eventually you run out of cash and you can't keep throwing more money at it. And I think I would now advise people that if that's what's going on with the business and this is not generating income or paying the bills, I would recommend definitely pulling the pin a lot sooner.
Yeah, cash is your oxygen, and when you run out, you die. It's kind of hard to pay your employees and buy anything when you don't have anything to buy it with. So that's too bad. So what's the last business you want to talk about? Your fourth and final, maybe not final, but
Well, now pretty much I've created an online business as well. So that's my fourth business, and I really plan to start the online business to generate some money to pay for the bills incurred at the medical centre. So I've had to find another way of earning a living, and so that has probably been my story for the last couple of years. I've learned how to market on Instagram and Facebook and how to leverage social media. And now I've built up enough skills now that I generate an income from it, and I now mentor other people and share with them how they too can create an income online and how they can work online. I think the whole online world is a little bit daunting for people, but they just got to dip their toe in the water and learn a bit about it. And there's so much more flexibility when it comes to creating an online business. And I far prefer an online business to a bricks and mortar business. There's less overheads. You can earn while you're traveling. You can work from anywhere, and basically the sky is the limit. You're not limited to your 9 to 5. So you can just you take your own working hours, and there are thousands of products that you can use to promote online. It's a huge world out there, and a real eye opener for those that want to learn how to do this.
yeah. So do you sell products online, or do you just mainly focus on the social media marketing side of that?
Okay, there's lots of different ways you can actually make money online. There's probably about 12 sort of route paths you can take. So basically, I do most of the affiliate marketing side of social media. So basically what that means is that I have an affiliate link, and when someone buys a product from me, I earn a commission from that. So pretty much I'm just the mouthpiece for a product, and I will share a product that I'm really passionate about. And when people buy from me, then I earn that commission. You can become an influencer, and you can score freebies, free tips around the world. You can get products to use, so you can promote on your Instagram feed, on your Facebook feed. You can become a blogger, and then make your blog, or a blogger, a video blogger now. You can do that. Gosh, there's so many different ways. You can become a social media agency. So basically, you can become, you do Facebook ads or social media marketing for other people. And once again, you can do this from anywhere. So all you need is a bit of Wi-Fi and a laptop, and you're good to go.
You're good to go. So what's your favorite part about the social media marketing, or just the social media business in general? Like, what, at all those things that you just talked about, what's one that you mainly focus on yourself?
So what do I do?
Yeah, with the social media. Like, what's...
Yeah. So pretty much I focus on Instagram and Facebook, but Instagram is the main way that I generate my income. And what you need to do is that you just need to build up, a social media profile. You need to build up your accounts. And when people know, like, and trust you, they're far more likely to actually purchase from you. So I think a lot of people have the misconception that they're going to start this online business and they're going to start earning money straight away. It doesn't happen like that, although in some people's case it can happen like that.
Yeah, some people do win the lottery, so...
Yes, and if that happens for them, that's fantastic. But in most people's cases, it normally takes a couple of months to actually build up the skills, because there's lots of moving parts to this online business. So pretty much Instagram to me is basically where I share my story. And one of the things I learned is that when I first started out is that I was too afraid to share my story, and it was probably because of what I went through with the medical centre. I felt like such a failure. So I made the mistake of not being vulnerable online and not sharing my story. But as soon as I started to share more about me and my life and my journey and what I've learned, and then I found that I attracted those people who wanted to work with me. And that was probably one of the biggest lessons that I've learned when working online, is that you need to connect with your audience, and you need to share more about it. I don't share everything. I certainly don't do that, but I certainly share the journey that I've been on for the last couple of years about losing the edge I had and having to start all over again from my mid to late 40s.
Yeah. That's really my main focus about this podcast is getting people to open up and be vulnerable and share your struggles. Like we all, like in one form or another, we all deal with struggles, either if it's depression, other mental illnesses, eating disorders, alcohol, drug addiction, whatever it is. We all deal with struggles, and especially if you're an entrepreneur, and you don't know if you're going to be able to make payroll, that is a stress just in itself. So I love that you want to get open and you want to talk about those things. So what in your own personal struggles do you have anything that you want to talk about? Anything you don't want to talk about? Because those are always the best conversations. But I know everyone has their own. So what do you want to? What's something that you struggle with personally?
Look, I think I struggled with initially getting a full work-life balance. That was really hard for me, especially when I first started many years ago when I suffered quite. I had 2 small children, and I really struggled with finding the balance between spending times with them and then also having a work life, because I guess I can get all consumed, especially when you're starting a business. You get very backed up and momentum, you want to keep going, and sometimes it's really hard to be present and mindful when you're talking to other people and not distracted by what's going on in your business life. But probably the latest struggle would definitely be my sense of self-worth after the failure of the medical centre and how I had to rebuild my life. That has been the really biggest struggle. I had to do a lot of, I listened to lots of podcasts, and I had to do lots for personal development, and really I had to put all the pieces of my life back together, and you've got to work on yourself internally before your life starts to work again. I'm a huge believer that you attract the energy that you are, and unless you are centered and grounded and you are on your path, then the universe is going to throw you a curveball and say, hey, wake up and get back on track, follow your passions, and do what you really want to do. So that was probably the biggest struggle the last couple of years, was piecing. It was like pulling everything back together again and finding my sense of work.
Yeah, I can kind of relate with you on that one. I had a mobile detailing business back in my home state, and I'm a recovering drug addict, so I kind of slowly, surely got back into that. And then it was pretty soon that, my business went under. I was living in my car in Las Vegas, and I just really just trying to overcome that and really get back on track. It's just like now that I'm, been back in Montana, my home state, and moving forward, like all these gifts are coming with me if I'm just trying to do the right thing. And I meet with a group of people that, try and live a spiritual way of life, and those people keep me grounded. I love having different mentors in my life. I love, listening to podcasts. I listen to, one of my, I still work for someone else, and one of my jobs, I just have earbuds in and I just listen to podcasts because I'm trying to get that self-development. When you label it self-help, it just scares me away. But self-development, I learn through either YouTube or podcasts. And when one of my mentors suggested I listen to a podcast 7 years ago, it changed my life. I can listen to a podcast while working out and learn that way, because if you give me a book of instructions, I don't know, I can't comprehend it. So podcasts changed my life. Audible books changed my life. So speaking about books a little bit, do you have any favorite authors or mentors or anyone that you really go to for advice, either through a podcast or in person?
Yes, I do. I love Rich Roll podcast. Have you heard of him?
I have not. Is he from Australia?
No, he's American. So he's based in LA, and he shares how he's overcome challenges in his life and he's faced adversity, and basically, yeah, how he's turned his life around. And it's very inspirational. And he shares interviews such as like you're doing with other people who have similar values to him. So I, he's really my go-to person. He's my go-to person.
Okay. Okay, that's awesome. And you said Rich Roll?
Rich Roll, yeah.
Okay,
So,
just
yeah.
I wasn't sure if I heard you correctly. That's awesome. I'll definitely have to check him out. Um, so, how did you get into the social media business? Like, obviously, everyone's in social media, but like, when did you realize that it's such a key to success that you can make money showing your passions? When was that time in your life?
Okay, I started the online business about 2 years ago. Sorry, no, it was about 2 years ago. But it took me a couple months to find my place in the industry because the online business is full of the laptop lifestyle and the people wanting to travel the world. But for me, that wasn't an option, and I found I was using that message when I first started online, but that wasn't resonating with my audience, and I guess it wasn't resonating because it really wasn't my life. I mean, I was traveling, I was doing lots of things, but my focus was probably to create a second income. So it really was probably 12 months ago that my vision changed. And when I changed my message to more about what I was doing, I was creating a second income so I could pay back all these debts I had. Then that's when the online business really took off. So that changed a lot. So I think even though people say online you can present any persona that you want and um, you can present a completely maybe incorrect story, but you know what? I think people they read through that. They can sense that if you're not being legitimate and you're not being authentic. And I think when I started being authentic and sharing more of my struggles and my story and about what I was doing, then people could relate to that. So I guess for me, I mean, I did start making money online within a couple of months when I first started, but my business really took off once I started sharing more about why I was switching on and that I wanted to create a second income.
Okay, okay, I like it. That's awesome. Um, so you're a serial entrepreneur. You seem like a very busy woman. Um, just checking out your social media pages, it seems like you're all over the place. So, what do you do if you have any free time? What are your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? How does Jacqui have fun?
Sorry, Robert, you just dropped out there. Can you repeat that for me, please?
Oh, okay. So, what do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies?
Okay. All right. Well, um, I travel a lot. My partner has to travel for his work quite a bit, so we get to travel a lot around other parts of Australia. But I guess my hobbies is really I love hanging out with him. I love hanging out with my kids. Tennis. I'm a massive tennis fan. So we went down to the Australian Open. That was my Christmas present this year. We went down there and watched that. Had a week down there this year, and
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, so the only Grand Slam I haven't been to is the New York Open. So
Okay.
the US Open, the only one. So I've been to all the others except for that one. So I'm working on that. But I guess as a bit of a stress relief because even I mean when you hear what it's like when you're self-employed, you do have all these other stresses, and so I find going for a run is a great stress relief for me. I love just going for a short 5K run out in the fresh air and just reconnecting again with nature and putting the wind on my face. So that's I get to hit the gym not as often as I like, but it's funny when you have a home-based business. I find that I really need to make the effort to get off my backside and get out the door because it's so easy because you're sitting at the computer, you know, all day most of the time you're chatting to people and you're helping people. But I've learned that I'm giving them to schedule like, okay, 5 o'clock, I'm out the door and I'm done, and I'm going to the gym or I'm going for a walk. So that's probably what I do in my spare time.
Okay, that's awesome. Do you want to talk about your kids at all?
That line.
Your kids.
Oh yeah, sure, happy to do that. Yeah, I've got two teenage daughters, Katie and Maddie, and Katie is in her first year of uni and she's studying to become a teacher, and Maddie is in year 11 at high school. And yeah, they're great. They keep me sane, they keep me grounded, and they are very social media savvy. So I mean, as are all that sort of generation. And when I first started online, it was just like felt almost groaning. It was like, oh, mum, what are you doing? and it was like, I guess they've watched how I've grown on social media, but they will often, give me, they'll critique or they'll say something to me about a post I make, or they'll give you some tips and pointers. But I mean, Katie, my eldest, when she was 15, she had this Instagram account called Earthling Katie, and she had like 36,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but she got all organically. So they're both social media savvy. But I think most kids that generation are. They're all that's all they are on Snapchat. They're on Instagram, Facebook, and that's how they communicate, and that's their world. They don't know anything different.
That is true. It just seeing kids in high school and all they don't even text each other. They're just on Snapchat. And when texting came out for me, I was like in high school, and it just it blew my mind. So like now seeing like how many platforms there are in the communication, and like you're in Australia right now, and I'm in the United States, and we're talking basically face to face right now, and that's just where technology has grown and how the internet has just expanded all these doors and these opportunities. And like TV, it's dead. It's going to be dead. I can't believe the radio is still going on. I was talking to a salesman for the radio company in town the other day, and I was like, how are you even making a living, like, with podcasts and YouTube and all this stuff? Like, why do people even want to advertise on there when they can just do it on social media for a penny on the dollar? It doesn't make sense. But again, Montana's 50 years behind, so we don't ride our horses to school, but it's pretty much that. So,
I agree with you completely on that.
yeah.
So I agree with that, what you say about traditional forms of marketing, the newspaper and TV. They really are dead now, and I use social media, and that's how you get your word out there.
Yeah. Everyone is on Facebook or Instagram. Everyone. And then through the algorithm, through Twitter, when you hashtag something, whoever's following that hashtag can potentially see that. And if a lot of people see that and like it, then the algorithm makes it so it just shows up in everybody's faces. And just by adding a hashtag, and a hashtag is free. So it's pretty cool. Like, I don't even know how I came across you. I think I just hashtag like entrepreneur, and then you kept showing up on my newsfeed, and then now all of a sudden where I'm interviewing you for my podcast is like just simply as that, what a hashtag can do. And then because of a hashtag, now I got a new friend, and now this is what America, well, a little bit of what America looks like. Have you ever came to the States?
Oh, you just dropped out there, Robert. What was that?
Have you ever came to the States?
Yes. When I was 16, I was playing tennis, and so I came on a 3-week trip to LA, and then I went backpacking actually when I was in my early 20s. I spent 6 months in the States. I had 3 months working at summer camp down at Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went backpacking for 3 months down to Mexico and did the whole AMCAP thing around the States. And then I lived in London for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So when I was in London, I actually flew from London to New York for a friend's 30th birthday. We had 4 days in New York, so that was pretty cool. And then back in 2010, I think I came to the States for another trip. So I've been quite a few times.
Okay. That's awesome. Do you connect with anyone on a business level over here? Through your social media, do you have any clients or any business partners that are in the States that you connect through social media?
Uh, yeah, the majority of my clients are in the United States.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So I think when people say you work online, they don't really understand what it means. And like, basically, you're connecting with people on a global scale. And basically, when you have an affiliate link or you, like you said, work as an influencer, you're able to create a global business. And that can be really hard for some people to get their head around. Is that with Zoom, like how we're connecting now, you are able to chat to anyone in the world that has a Wi-Fi connection. And that is what's so exciting about creating an online business, is that you can work like this and you can connect with you, Ava, Montana, and you can work with people in Canada and England. It's absolutely incredible. And when people get their head around it and their eyes sort of pop open about the possibilities of sort of income and the business you can create when you have online business.
Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. Would you say that, like, from your experience in the United States to your experience in Australia, is there a cultural differences between the United States how they do business and how Australians do business?
Funny, I was having a conversation with someone last week about this, who's in the States, and in certain parts of the States, I think there is definitely a cultural difference. Um, but I think generally we are a lot similar. But yeah, I was having a conversation with someone about, I guess, I think it was like morals and standards, and I was trying to explain the Australian culture that we sort of come from a culture of convicts. So we have this attitude that we like basically are stuck in, you know, we sort of have a healthy, I'm not going to say healthy disrespect, but when someone's in a position of authority, we will certainly like to challenge.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay.
I think America may have some more, some pockets of America certainly have some more subdued attitudes towards that. They would not challenge authority, I don't think.
Yeah. Just from my experience and just observing people in my community itself, the ones that just in the culture for the United States is what I mean. Like they're not very smart, and the ones who are smart enough to challenge the authority, well, they're not getting caught, and I just don't see them. So it just, but I can see. I'm not calling Australians stupid by any means, and I hope I'm coming clear that I'm not saying that at all. So please don't misunderstand that, especially in the bad connection. It's just the culture differences. So that
I think we're pretty similar. Though. I mean, I guess we're influenced by American TV shows. You know, we have so many American influences, and we follow your political story about what Trump and what the different political parties are doing. So we actually do get a lot of that information here as well, especially now with Facebook. Like, you know, we've got American friends and they're sharing their opinions, and people, news just travels so much quicker these days compared to what it used to.
yes,
It's probably easy to connect with your tribe, no matter where you are in the world. You can connect with other people who are like you.
yeah, exactly. Especially through the Facebook groups. If you like knitting, or if you like lifting, or if you like skiing, you can connect with those people, and then have these conversations and just instantly connect. Because you guys obviously took the time to add yourself to this group, so you want to talk to the people and learn about them. It's honestly, it blows my mind when you really think about it, what the tools of Facebook is doing and the internet alone. It's pretty significant. So do you have anything like that you do each morning or each night for your keys to success?
listening keys for success.
Yes. What are your morning habits?
Consistency. You've got to keep turning up, and you have to keep sharing your story. And I know when I stop posting on Instagram, I just notice my leads stop coming in. So we need to be, it's a business. Even though I'm posting on social media, it is at its work for me. And basically, if I stop sharing my story, the leads stop coming in and then the sales stop as well. So I really highly recommend that you stay consistent, you schedule a workday just as if you would be going to work, just as if you would have a 9-to-5 job. You have to schedule in different parts of this business because, I mean, for me, Instagram's like an email list. So basically, with my Instagram account, my followers are basically people that I can market to. And so you've got to treat it with respect and you've got to keep turning up. So, because with your Instagram account in your bio link, then what people do is that interested, they will actually enter in their email address into my autoresponder series. So then I'll start getting a whole email series coming from me as well, sharing more about my story and I guess what I'm doing. And there's lots of different moving parts that you need to keep an eye on and making sure that your opt-in rates are high, your landing page is working, and where people are, they're falling out of your sales funnel.
Okay. So would you say either the quality of content is based on the appearance or actually the value of the content that it brings someone?
I think it's the value of the content. I think you have to be right. Posts which are actually giving value to people and sharing about how they can change their life. Because most people want to change something, and what I'm finding is that now, with I guess our generation, is that people are getting to their 40s and 50s and they haven't got, let's say, the retirement funds set up, or maybe they're working corporate and they're just sick of that race. And they really are looking for changes. So if you can just share with them a little bit about how you can help them change that aspect, or how you can lead them down that path to help make those changes, then I think once you provide that value for them, and they can see how they can make the changes, then I think that is probably the most important thing about posting on social media.
I definitely agree. I like I don't like, but going on Instagram and seeing on Facebook, people who like rent a Lamborghini or post next to, a $500,000 car, and they're just taking a picture and saying that I'm successful. I'm just like, I don't like those. Like, there's no filters in real life. So why do you got to go and filter yourself on Instagram? Like, just because you go post next to a jet does not mean that you're making millions of dollars and you're just selling like these BS ebooks to everyone. But honestly, I've bought a few of those in the past and they provide no value. Like, honestly, me knowing nothing about the social media, like I wouldn't find any value in those books, and people are buying them like hotcakes. Which, just because you have 1 million followers does not mean that you're actually providing value. At least in my experience, I just seeing all these fake entrepreneurs just trying to showboat. It's overrated. The getting to a point where you're actually successful and making money takes a lot of hard work. You just don't wake up and you're successful. You have to put in the grind each day. And a lot of people are fronting it, and, it just, I think it's ruining the word for entrepreneur. And I wanted to ask you, what is your own definition of an entrepreneur?
That's a really good question. How can I see that word bandied around so much online? Look, I guess to me, a real entrepreneur is, someone who dare to take a step out of their comfort zone and create something that is unique for them. It has got to be, I think, to me, something that's generated from their passion, something that they're really passionate about, and they're almost groundbreaking, I think. You see lots of people saying they're entrepreneurs, but a real entrepreneur to me is someone who is dedicated, giving value, consistent, keeps keeps turning up each day to help others, and they are providing value, and they're a leader. Probably being a leader is probably the most, to me, that defines what an entrepreneur is about.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Thank you for that. So if you could share a message to the world or to the younger version of yourself or just to anyone to give them a little bit of hope or inspiration, what would it be?
Very good question. I would say follow your path, follow your dreams. Don't let anyone else steal your dreams. They are your dreams for a reason, and you've got to do what's right for you, and you've got to do what resonates with you in your heart and your soul, and what makes you happy and what works for you. I think a lot of the time when we're going down a certain path and it doesn't feel right, there's a reason why it doesn't feel right. It's because you're not on your true path. And I think once you step back and have a good think about the path that you're potentially taking, and then you find something that makes you feel great about yourself and makes you feel happy, then follow that direction, because that's where you're meant to be and that's what you need to do. Don't let anyone else tell you that you can't achieve what you want to do, because you can. You just need to keep taking step by step each day towards those goals.
I like that. Lately, I've been doing this thing 3 for 3. So I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for and 3 of my goals. And, I don't try and overcomplicate it. I started making my bed each morning and brushing my teeth on time. And then I'm grateful for the toothbrush. I'm grateful for my bed. Just like these simple things to change my mindset. And then each day, I change, like maybe it's not get so stressed out. Maybe don't go into this habit, but like just doing those on a consistency and making myself accountable to me and my mentors, like my mindset, it is incredible. And then my podcast, by doing those things, it's just has grown. So not only is it changing for me, but it's also changing for my viewers also. And I'm trying to get people on this accountability challenge, but it looks like nobody on Instagram is following it. I'm trying to get people to do the same thing I am, but maybe it will catch on. My goal is just to inspire, one person. If I can inspire one person, then that's all I want out of this podcast, is just to inspire one individual. And it, might be in Australia, it might be in Canada, might be in my hometown. Who knows? But that's just my mission. I just want to help people, and to be the best entrepreneur there is, why not learn from all of them? So that's why I like talking to people like yourself. And if nobody else is learning, at least I am. But I think you provided a lot of valuable information. And, you've also talked about the perks of being the entrepreneur. You've talked about the struggles of being an entrepreneur. You talked about your own definition of an entrepreneur. And that's what I love. Those are the kind of conversations that I want to have with people. You seem real. You're being your authentic self. You talk about your struggles, and that, I think that is what, is good content. You're not faking it. And you took the time out of your busy day to have a phone call with someone on the other side of the world. So, that's pretty awesome. So is there something that you are like an expert in, that you do in like your free time, or just in business in general? What do you consider yourself an expert in, or something that you're very good at?
Something that I'm good at?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I am. That's a good question, Robert. It's hard to say something about yourself that you're good at. I think most of us are blind to say something we're not great at.
Right? Exactly.
I guess I'm probably saying I'm resourceful. Especially when we had the event business, we were faced with challenges daily. We had to meet hourly deadlines, and so trying to schedule 15 weddings going out on a weekend and trying to arrange 4 vehicles, and sometimes the venues would only you've got like 2 hours to set up a reception. You learn to think a little bit outside the square and just learn to think more how you can make this wedding happen for someone. So I think I would probably say, yeah, one of my strengths is resourceful, and I'll look for other alternatives. If someone tells me if there's a problem, I'll look for a solution to the problem pretty much straight away.
I like it. Problem solver. You just don't
Yeah.
throw in the white flag and say, I give up. You climb up that hill and you take that battle. I love it. Cool.
You don't want to be bride and you tell me you can't do a wedding reception.
Yeah, actually, fair enough.
That's not an option.
Yeah. Have you ever told an angry bride no?
If I ever had it, so I've never told an angry bride.
Yeah, have you ever told an angry bride no, that you couldn't do something?
Oh, God, no. It's always yes.
Always yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Always yes.
Yeah, I bet, man. Bravo to you for choosing that. That's pretty cool. So, do you have any last words of wisdom that you want to share the world to?
Any last words?
Of wisdom, anything really? What? Yeah.
Look, I would just urge and encourage people that if you're not happy with what you do in your current life, just explore your options. Just look at what other alternatives out there, and especially with the online world. Going into bricks and mortar business anymore is not something that I would recommend now, given that now what I know about the online world. But obviously, the bricks and mortar world still needs to exist. We still have cities and towns and shops and cafes, but there are other ways for those bricks and mortar businesses to promote themselves, and they're a lot less expensive than going to a local newspaper or radio or TV. So in this day and age, we now have the ability to get our message out to billions of people across the globe, and that is something that's incredibly exciting. And once you learn how to do this, it's the world's your oyster, and you can live and work forever your life once you learn how to earn online.
That's awesome. All right. Well, Jacqui, it was a pleasure talking with you, and I really appreciate your time. I really do. Let's keep emailing each other back and forth. Tomorrow, I'm dedicating myself to reading those emails and finishing that training. I've just been super busy. I've been trying to knock it out, but busy. But tomorrow's Friday here, and well, it's just less busy. So I'll be able to knock that out at least for half the day. So again, thank you for your time, Jacqui. I'll talk to you soon. And it's Saturday over there? No, it's Friday over there now.
It's Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Well, you have what's that?
So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm looking forward to keep talking to you, and you have an excellent Friday, and jumpstart the weekend correct. All right. Bye.